Hello and welcome to Learning from Lauren. I am Lauren, your host, and today I'm going to be talking about goal setting as a travel advisor. Now, if you don't know, I've been a teacher for over 21 years, and when I became a travel agent, I saw that there are a lot of things that are holes in travel agent training and things like that. So, these are just some helpful tips for you as you become a travel agent or if you're looking to become one. So, goal setting is one of those things that is in a lot of jobs that a lot of people have you do. And as a teacher, we do goal setting every single year. And this is what I'm going to say. I- Goal setting is super, super helpful if you create your own goal. When you are forced to make a goal, that is when goal setting does not work. Like, if you want to lose weight, this is a big one. People make a goal. I'm going to lose 50 pounds in X amount of days or X amount of weeks. Please be weeks. Okay. And you try and you try and you try and you try. And, eventually you get tired of doing the same thing all the time. It's just not fun anymore. You're not seeing the results. You've kind of plateaued and you're nowhere near your goal. And you're like, I'm done with this. There's multiple things that happen with this goal setting. One is you're being way too hard on yourself. You're thinking that the only way to see progress is if every single day you are losing weight and every single day you're seeing like massive amounts of change. And unfortunately, with longer term goals, that's not one of the things that happens. So, with goal setting, especially with travel agents, a lot of times what happens is you don't make your own goal. Your travel agency owner or your host has some specific goal or amount of money that they want you to make in a certain amount of time. Again, that doesn't always make sense because you are in a sales type position. And with that, you have to understand that it's not always like a steady flow, especially in the beginning. It won't always be like a steady flow unless they're giving you clients consistently. But even so, with those clients, every client isn't going to be paying the same amount. Every commission won't be the same. Every ticket that you're selling isn't going to be a high ticket thing every single time. So even in like luxury has a a big scale, if you're always doing private jets and then you get someone who doesn't want to do a private jet, that's really going to lower your sales and your commission. So there's something to be said about these goals. Also, typically travel agency owners are going to have some year goal for you. I just want you to know that year goals are have to be very specific and have to have about like 25 steps along the way to try and get you to those goals. And as a teacher, it's not always attainable. And that's normally where people make their biggest mistakes is thinking of this year goal, right? At the beginning of every year, we're like, okay, this year I'm going to do this and I'm going to work out every single day. And I don't know, I keep picking fitness stuff, but it's just like a common thing that everyone does. But if you think about it, people are like, oh, I'm going to work out every single day. And then by February, most people aren't at the gym anymore and they've kind of given up. Some people keep going. And I'm not saying that some people don't persevere and make that year goal. What I'm saying is, for most of us, a year goal is way too long and way too challenging. And if you don't do something and you're brand new at something, making a goal for a year is sort of silly because you're figuring it out and you're trying it out. So a year goal is like just something that you do. Now, when you break down goals and let's say you bring it down to a week. This week, I am going to do one thing to try and get a new client. And then you're going to write down, I am going to go on social media every single day. I am going to sign up to go volunteer somewhere and wear my shirt for my business. I am going to talk to 3 new people. And every time someone asks me what my job is, I'm going to say I'm a travel advisor. So all those things are super attainable because it's your goal for the week to try and get 1 new person. And you have 3 things that you're going to try and do throughout the week that's going to try and get you a new person, not just one step, not like I posted on social media one day in this 1 week, but consistently posted on social media, wore my shirt to some event, and I am talking to 3 different people. And every time someone asks me what my job is, I am saying I am a travel advisor confidently. So these are things that will help you because you're only focused on that week. And let's say you get a new client, like, okay, let's see if I do this again next week. Can I do the same step again next week? Maybe a week is too much. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe you need a month goal. So you can either do a day goal, like, okay, today my goal is to post on social media. It's okay to start that small and just say, today my goal is to post 1 thing on social media. Okay, great. That it could take you 5 minutes, it could take you 2 hours to do it. It kind of depends on where you are in that. But starting off smaller is going to help you be more successful. And this is, I will say this, just whatever your travel agency owner or whoever says whatever, you have to set a goal. Just say, okay, what goal do you think is good for me? And let them set it and let it just be a thing. I know this is so silly, but a lot of times what happens when you work with someone who is above you, who makes you make a goal, they're just looking for you to make a goal. And of course, yes, they want you to make that sales goal. But in the end, unless they're supporting you to get you there, it's just a goal. It's just something that you're just randomly saying and randomly putting into the universe. So you let it go out into the universe and you see what happens and you focus on, okay, I know myself. I know that I can only do a day. I can't see through next week. I have that time all the time. I have this planner that I use, or I shouldn't say I always use, but I sometimes use. It's a Panda planner. You can find it on Amazon, and it goes by days, weeks, months, and that's it. And it's for 6 months. Sometimes I really, really need that because I can't focus and there's so much going on that all I can do is be like, I can only think about today. Like, what am I doing today? I need that planner. I need it done. And it's normally when I'm still teaching. So when school is really hard, then I need that. But when school's not hard, like in the summer, I don't really need the planner because I know what I need to do every day and it's much more manageable for me because I have more space in my brain to be able to complete tasks. So you kind of, if it doesn't work for you, like, move on. Like, okay, I tried a week goal, that didn't work. Let's try a day goal. Or I tried a day goal, now let's try and go up to a week goal. Or I need a month goal. Or maybe like I just want to write down 5 things that I want to do and try them out and see when I can get them done. All those things are fine. There's not like some set, like, you have to do this or this is the way. You'll get lots of agency owners telling you that is the way to do it, but that's not how real life works. Everyone does it a different way, and you have to figure out how it fits into your life. And don't be afraid to start small. And don't be afraid to tell your agency owner, like, yeah, what's the goal you want me to do? Okay, sure. Yeah, whatever. Half the time, they don't really come back to it, or they sort of come back to it. And your response always can be like, I just need a little more support. And there's nothing wrong with saying that you need more support to better help to get them to the goal that they said that you needed to get to. So don't worry about those things. Just start small. You can do it. You've got this, and keep on going. All right, that will do it for today's show. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you will stay tuned all July for our YouTube series of going live to help you become a travel agent. And like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Until next time, bye.